I'm not at home at the moment. I'm somewhere else and I've been fabric shopping. I'm going to share that with you and other things. Stay tuned. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpiecsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and I'm not at home. I live in Brazil all year. That is my permanent residence. I'm from Chile. Some of you might not know, I'll just repeat. I am Chilean. This is where I was born. That is my passport, all the things. And I've traveled over here to visit my parents for 2 weeks. I usually don't come in the winter. I did come last year for 10 days and this time I'm coming for 2 weeks. Lots of reasons, not just to see my parents. I had a lot of banking things to sort out in person, so I had to come over here. I traveled on Sunday, the 29th. I crossed the Andes, was amazing. I absolutely love doing that. The trip from Sao Paulo to Santiago is not a long one. It's about 3.5 hours-ish. And that was really nice. Now, check out this beautiful sweater I'm wearing here. It's a magenta, dark pink situation. It's got a placket here, no buttons, just a placket with a collar. This is one of the 3 sweaters I brought over. This is the Frankie from Love Notions. I also brought my red Breckenridge sweater from Love Notions and a print sweater knit Amador top from East to Stitch. I think I finally learned the lesson to bring as little as possible so I can have as much room available in my suitcase for new fabric. My mom's washing machine and dryer function perfectly and I can just wash the clothes and reuse. So that's really good. Now this Frankie is the Feature Friday pattern for today. It's over 50% off. It's a really nice pattern. I've made 4 of them. I actually used this for my trip when I traveled over here, showing you some images. I was wearing very comfy pull-up knit pants, pleats to meet you pants from Pattern Emporium. Don't feel the waistband. It's like I'm not wearing pants. And my Frankie sweater underneath my big parka. I was also wearing a colorful scarf, but it doesn't appear there. And it was a really comfortable outfit to go on a plane, especially in the winter when I knew that I was going to drop in 0 degrees Celsius, which is about 32 Fahrenheit-ish. That was the weather when we landed in Santiago. So it was quite a shock for me because the winter in Brazil is not like that at all. One cool thing that happened to me on this flight, which has never happened ever, was that I was upgraded to business class. So I'd never had that experience of travel like that. I always just travel at the back with everyone else. So that was really nice. You can see me wearing my Frankie sweater right there. Now, this is a pattern that doesn't have to be a sweater. It's just the one I'm wearing now because I'm in winter. But I've made a dress version that you're seeing right here with a zebra print. For all of my versions, I mixed woven and knit. So for the placket and the collar, I used woven fabric. I either used cotton shirting or 100% linen, and then I used a knit fabric. So that's an athletic knit with a linen contrast over here. Absolutely love that. The technique is very doable. My previous video all about the Frankie has a tutorial on how to do this. So that's helpful. I've got this beautiful one, and then I have a red t-shirt with a reused collar that I used from one of my son's old uniform t-shirts. He's no longer in school, so I just tore up those t-shirts and I'm going to reuse those polo type collars. Very handy. I also show you how to do that on my channel. And then I had this test garment that was a tropical print that is just too wild for me. I would never wear that out. So it's a really nice one. Go grab it. It's a great pattern to have. And the technique of the placket and the collar, super doable. I'll leave you my affiliate link at the top of the comment section, pinned, easy for you to find right there. If you click there, it'll take you directly to the website. If you do end up making a purchase, I will receive a small commission back from Tammy, who owns Love Notions. It doesn't cost you any extra to do that. It's just one way that you can support what I do here on YouTube. So on that day that I arrived, we basically arrived with my mom at the same time. She took a bus from the south of Chile to Santiago. It's about 5 hours, 4.5 hours. So I went to pick her up there. The hotel we were staying at was very close to that section. We could just go walk. Me and my mom were very close. We're very, very close. The next day on Monday, we had a lot of things to do. My mom had some things to sort out in Santiago as well. So did I, the banks, all the stuff, got that done. And then impromptu, we went to the fabric district, which we hadn't planned on doing. We thought we weren't going to have time to do that. So we went there. I didn't take a microphone, so I can't really narrate there live, but I did get a few shots and a few clips. I was limited. I wasn't carrying anything, so I was basically going to have to carry the fabrics in a little bag. So I knew I was not going to be able to get much, but I still enjoyed going there. And I just went to one huge shop that there is in a corner that I always go to. So let's see about a 2-minute clip from there, and I'll also show you what I was wearing that day. We went to the same shop we usually visit in Santiago. It's in the fabric district, and I'm wearing my Breckenridge sweater underneath my parka and a scarf. Very quick footage there because there was just too many people. Found lots of sweater knits that I liked, especially this one, this black and white one. I found it so soft and it just had a different look. Like finding fabrics that I can't find in Brazil. So much sweater knits, but as usual, I'm always limited by what I can carry in my luggage, so I had to be very, very specific. There's my mum waiting around for me to look. She doesn't buy this type of fabric, so she was just sitting on a pile of fabric there waiting for me, and I had a good look around. This is a really colorful shop. It's just got so much. There's lots of ITY, but of course it's winter now, so it was more geared to winter fabrics. So I'm looking at that sweater knit that you see there with the checks, the black and red. I don't usually go for that, but I really like this one. It was really, really soft and nice, and you know, anything red really calls to me, and I'm just petting it and stroking it. Really happy with that find. So I think I asked for 2 meters. I also found this super nice sweater knit here in gray, very, very soft. Would be like an amazing sweater that is light underneath a big jacket like the one I'm wearing right now. And that's the man that helped me find the fabric and cut it for me. Just men that work in these types of shops here. You'll never see women cutting fabrics and lugging these bolts all around the shop. It's more of a male thing over here in Chile. And this is another one that I found. It's upside down, but it's very nice. It's gray and black with that swirly type of large scale zebra print. I usually stock up on sweater knits here, so I think I only got 4 or 5 pieces from this shopping day of fabric, which was very restrained but very enjoyable. Let me show you the fabrics I got in this first fabric trip, the one I wasn't prepared to go to. I only got 5 cuts and they're all sweater knits. So I showed you some there, but there's some that I bought that you didn't see. So I always leave you wondering what I got. But this was gorgeous. I saw this as soon as I walked into the shop. It's got checks and it's so amazingly soft and beautiful. It's white on this side, but this side is like that. I think about making, there is a sweater from Pattern Emporium called Sweet Cheeks that I've made, and it's amazing. I wear it so much and it would look amazing. In this one, I'd have to match the checks, and then I would do a contrasting black V neckline on that sweater. It's so nice. So that's what comes to mind when I look at this. Now, this one is a gray one that is super lightweight, like amazingly lightweight. And when you see it, it's weaved with sort of gray and white and black. So it's a little bit mixed. Amazing drape, beautiful. What I think about this one is a sweater that's fitted that would go on the jacket. Similar to this one, I would make a Frankie out of it. And for contrast, I would look in my stash for some gray linen. I think that would be an amazing pairing. Remember the Frankie, this one is only $6 today. I'm plugging it in. This one I saw almost as I was leaving and I could not leave it behind. Another sweater knit. Check out this print though. It's like large scale zebra. I don't know if it's zebra, but it's got that type of print there and it's gray and black. This is how the wrong side looks, but amazingly drapey. So nice. This would be amazing in anything I make with it. Haven't really thought about what to make with it. This one has horizontal stripes, but the stripes aren't too wide, which is one of my criteria for wearing horizontal stripes. Got navy, dark purple, and magenta. That's how they alternate, and it's so beautiful. This fabric, I think, suits me a lot. I think it's amazing. It would suit me really well. So because of the horizontal stripes, I think I would keep the style of the sweater really simple because I would do my best to match them up on the sides. any seam I would have to match, because I could not live in peace with not matching stripes there. And this is one that I saw when I walked in as well at the beginning. Check out this one. So beautiful. It's so fuzzy. These are all very stretchy, very nice. It's black on this side. This is great. You know what comes to mind with this? I don't know if it would be possible, but you know the Metra blazer from Love Notions? I would like to make a sweater type of Metra blazer. I know I would interface a lot of it just to give it more structure, you know, with the shawl, collar, lapel, that angled collar that I like to do. But that would be really nice, would be like a sweater blazer type thing. I think it would be amazing. This fabric is not too drapey. It's one of the most structured ones out of all of them. Now, another thing you need to know is that Sinclair Patterns, which I'm an affiliate to, is having a mid-year sale. The sale ends midnight Monday, the 7th of July. So there's still a few days for you to browse. Or the whole site is 25% off. You don't need a code. The discount will apply at checkout and you can get as many patterns as you like. So have a browse if you like the patterns I've been showing lately. Now this year, only in 2025, I have already made 15 pieces. Of course, some of them are doubled, so it's about 7 or 8 patterns. I usually make 2 of each, and I have really enjoyed them. So those are the 15 I've made this year. Make sure you take advantage if you like them. I've got so many more. I've been sewing Sinclair patterns since 2019. So really happy to be an affiliate and to recommend. The height files are amazing. I always sew the toe file and it works a treat. I'll leave you my affiliate link at the top of the comment section, pinned, easy for you to find right there. If you click there, it'll take you directly to the website. If you do end up making a purchase, I will receive a small commission back. It doesn't cost you any extra to do that. It's just one way that you can support what I do here on YouTube. Now, coming back to the trip in Santiago. This time, the next day, we went to a shop we've been planning to visit for over 18 months since my mom found them on an Instagram profile. So this is not a regular fabric shop. It's not on a street that has a lot of commerce, nothing like that. It's in an industrial area-ish, pretty far away from the city center. The Uber trip was pretty long and we got to this place that was very beautiful. I'm showing you the outside of the building. It just looks like a regular office type building. On the 8th floor was this fabric shop, and it's a shop that sells wholesale, but you can also visit and buy small amounts. So it was a pretty great experience. Such amazing fabrics, and my criteria for buying fabrics here is that I want to find things that are different that I don't find in Brazil, because in Brazil, I have a wide variety of fabrics, but usually the winterish fabrics, the selection is very limited. So this time I went prepared with my camera, my microphone and everything. So let's have a look to see what happened there. I've come to a bit of a higher end shop than I usually visit. It's in an office in a faraway place. It's like an isolated shop and it's a whole floor and there's just so much to see. Lots of rayon, lots of linen, lots of sweater knits. Lots of things, so I'm gonna have a good time here. Check out the view from this fabric shop. It's all glass and the mountains. A bit of highway going on. This is on the outskirts of Santiago. Very nice place. And the mountains are over there at the back. Lots of new construction, sports fields over here. And then all this wonderful fabric. Such a great experience because it's like one-to-one. So it's not like a shop that you can just get to. You have to get an appointment to come. There's my mom and there's the man cutting out all the fabric. I'm wearing these new jeans I bought ready to wear, and I've got my Amador top from Itch to Stitch underneath. It's one that's got this little cut here and a little scarf, my Columbia jacket. It's really cold.
Hello.
I'm with my mom over
Nice to
here.
see you.
Check out this I really love the look of this for like a winter jacket. This is actually the right side of the fabric. It's a little fuzzy right there. And the other side is plain, but it's so lovely. I really like this rayon twill. It's like a heavier rayon, amazing drape. And I love those chains and the colors, the grays and the whites, gorgeous. Look at this corduroy fabric. So nice. They don't sell this in Brazil at all. I like that color there. Check out this stretch velvet. It's got a really dark purple base with paisley. It's so nice, so soft, amazing. These are tencel prints and I really like this brown one, brown and beige, amazing drape. And yeah, I think the print's fun. Beige and browns are neutral, so it's nice. I'm really liking brown right now. Look at all these plaids in rayon. It's rayon twill plaid. I mean, my mom loves these. She's probably gonna get one of these. I'm not too much of a fan. So beautiful. It was warm there. The views were spectacular. And the amount of fabric. Oh, we spent a good 2 hours in there in detail. No one else but us, Mum and I and the salespeople. Check out this tencel twill in navy. This is an amazing fabric. Bottom weight, amazing. Now I found this one. I was so happy to find it. And I already know what I'm going to sew with it. Like I had the project in mind. It's a pattern in testing. So I can't wait to use that one as well. I thought this was a rayon twill, but it's actually a tencel twill when I looked at the composition of the fabric, and it's very nice. This would be an amazing pair of pants. It's a nice bottom weight fabric, I would say. And check out this print. It's got chains and things and belts and I don't know. It's so lovely. And you know, I like my black and gray and white and stuff. Love things like that. So this was a very easy choice for me to make. Then I got this other tencel fabric that is brown and beige. And it's got this really wild type of print, but because the colors are so subdued, I think this would be an amazing pair of bottoms as well. I'm not actually sure. You know, this is not a plans video. I'm just giving general ideas, but I could see wide leg pants here and I got enough for me to be able to do that. I do have some brown things on the top that don't go with many things on the bottom. I'm always trying to find where I can fit things in that would go together with things I've already got. Now, there's this stretch velvet. This one was expensive, okay, but it was very worth it. Now, let me show you some images here of a set that I have that is made with a men's pattern from Love Notions called Tailgate. It's a hoodie. I made one for my husband, but I also made one for myself that I modified and added a basta so it fits well. And the matching skirt in Ponte Roma is a Tinley skirt, also from Love Notions. Now, I have worn that set out at least twice, 2 or 3 times, and I've gotten compliments. I went to an event with my husband's colleagues and wives, and they all wanted me to make them something like that. And I'm like, no, I don't sew for other people. Anyway, I can envision a set like that. Maybe not specifically those patterns, but a type of fancy hoodie with a nice skirt that matches in this stretch velvet. I think it would be an amazing winter little outfit. And check out the colors. It's a dark purple with paisley in all these tones of beige and brown. It's just amazing. I think it's amazing. It was pretty pricey, but I got enough to make 2 pieces here, type of hoodie, jacket, something with a matching skirt. It'll be amazing. I can't wait to make that. I found this double brush poly that is slightly heavier than other ones I've seen in Brazil. And it's really beautiful. Check out this print though. It's got a little bit of like a military green with a light brown, caramel, and a dark brown background. It's so nice. Very nice. It's double brush poly, so it's got the brush texture. On the wrong side that has the light color, and then where the print is, it's brushed and beautiful. So nice. I can see a winter dress, fit and flare dress here. Would be amazing with this one. So nice. Now I found this Ponte Roma that is so beautiful, and I regret not getting more. I'm so upset with myself. I should have gotten more to make a set. But anyway, here it is. It's got checks or plaid or whatever you want to call that. I would have to match these up. I initially thought of just making a fitted dress with this one. I've made several fitted dresses from Pattern Emporium that fit me so well because they have a horizontal seam at the back, which means the fit is really good. Going Places dress I made a couple of weeks ago would be amazing with this one. So I only got 1.5 meters, But then as I was leaving, I was thinking I should have gotten more to make a jacket. Anyway, I made a mistake and I can't go back and get more so far away. But anyway, we shall see what it will be. It's very nice. The texture is amazing. There's some rayon in this composition, so it makes it really, really soft. When you look for Ponte Roma, if you can find some, because the composition can vary so much, try to find some that has rayon and polyamide in the composition. So not polyester, polyamide tends to be way softer and just feels nicer on. So that's what this is. Amazing. Of course, it's got spandex in there as well. Now I have some winter fabrics, and this is definitely something that I just can't find in Brazil. Any wool suiting that I've found over there has been very lightweight, which makes sense because you don't get real winter there. I found this one that is brown and beige. It's 100% wool. It's so nice. I bought it to make a type of coat that's like a shorter coat around the mid-thigh length. So that's what I got this for. I'm not exactly sure what pattern yet, but I'm going to be needing a coat at the end of the year for something that for some plans that I have. So that's going to be amazing to plan. And I think, it's neutral. It's brown and beige. It's going to work with jeans and whatever. It's going to be amazing. Now, this next one, I showed you on the clip when I was filming. I got a lot as well to make some type of jacket or coat. It's a houndstooth and it's weaved like that. So it's not a print. It's the way it's weaved. So let me show you. The wrong and the right side are exactly the same. It's just that the right side is a little fuzzy and soft and this side is plain. And it's amazing. Now, my mom got some of these as well. That's going to be really nice, red and black. I mean, I can't not love this. I mean, it's amazing. And then I saw one bolt that was way at the bottom of a table. It was so hard to remove to be able to cut. It's another wool material, flannel, wool flannel. This is the flannel side, soft. And then this is the scratchy side. It looks like a blanket, to be honest. But it's so nice. I love the burgundy, the gray, the white, and the black. It's so nice. I would have to match this up. I made sure to get a large amount of yardage. This was on sale as well. It was discounted. So yeah, my mom got this one as well because she liked it when I got it. So yeah, she's got that. So mom had a great time. She bought a few pieces of fabric. Actually, she bought 5 pieces of fabric. 2 of those I also bought, which is a common thing that we do. It happens to both of us. Say I chose a fabric, the man has it on the table, and then my mom sees it fully extended and she's like, I like it too. I do the same. I did show you this corduroy. I didn't end up getting any corduroy, but she got this purple violet type of corduroy. This is for my nieces to make them some jumpers, pinafores. They wear a lot in the winter here for church. They wear a turtleneck and a jumper on top. They're always made out of wool or warm materials. And it's going to be super cute on them. So nice. It's 100% cotton. I've never seen corduroy sold in Brazil, like ever. So that was something different. And then she also got them plain rayon, lightweight, the plain weave, very lightweight, 100% rayon. She got some yardage to make my nieces some dresses in this blue and black dot print. It's got little polka dots, very small ones. So that's really cute. I think blue suits them really well, same as that magenta color or purple. And then she got this 100% rayon to make my oldest niece a dress. It's got like a dark pink and gray and light pink. I don't know. It's really nice. We liked it both. So it's going to be for a nice summer dress for her. We don't know when these will get made. My mom does have a local seamstress that she's known for years and years and years. And when I'm not here during the year, she does utilize her services. That was it. I hope you found this episode fun. It was quite varied. It's got a lot of things in there. Remember to grab the Frankie for $6 today, Friday. Remember the Sinclair patterns sale ends on Monday the 7th. Midi sale, 25% off the whole site. I'm going to be in Chile for another week. I'll be back home soon. I'm going to get some projects sewn. I've brought fabric to sew. I'm going to try and have some balance between enjoying my family and also getting a lot of sewing done, because I got a lot of sewing to do. I'm going to be back home, and I hope then the content becomes a little more normalized, but you will have content, regular content next week from me over here. Have an amazing weekend. I'm going to go and enjoy my parents right now. Bye.